Hey everybody, Kennedy Lucy here for the Action Network. I've got a play on Game 2 of the World Series, which takes place on Saturday night. I think you got to go with the Phillies at plus 125 over at DraftKings. I still think that they are the side you want to be betting on. Framber Valdez is a pitcher that does not like pitching in the World Series. I don't know if you remember last year that he was fresh off an unbelievable start to close out the ALCS against the Boston Red Sox. And what does he do in the World Series but throw 4 2/3 innings? He gave up 5 earned runs in each of his 2 World Series starts. And he is primarily a sinker ball pitcher. And one thing I should admit, or at least relate to you, is the Phillies, in terms of run value against the sinker this year, not fantastic. But one thing they did do was hit lefties very well, ranking 6th in WRC plus to left-handed pitching. They also ranked 7 against the curveball, and you will remember from the ALCS when Framber Valdez sat down what felt like 28 Yankees, that all he was doing was just throwing that curveball to perfection. He has been really featuring it very well this postseason. The Phillies can hit that pitch. Another thing that's very promising here is at least the Phillies are top-heavy with their sinker production. Rhys Hoskins, Kyle Schwarber, and JT Realmuto, all in terms of expected WOBA, very, very good against sinkers. I have a good feeling about the Phillies continuing to hit, and I am not sure that Framber Valdez, a guy that has a hard hit rate 6% higher than the league average for his career, is really a great pitcher. I don't think he's a bad pitcher for this Astros team, but the matchup is not fantastic with the team that can hit a curveball, the team that can hit left-handed pitching, and on the other side of this thing, Zach Wheeler is, I think, the best pitcher going right now in the postseason still. You could make a case for Christian Javier. Maybe I would, but Zach Wheeler, man, he probably was the best pitcher in the National League this year for the largest part of the season, and I think he's going to continue to shove 25 strikeouts and 25 1/3 innings this postseason, an ERA under 2 runs at 1.78. I think you trust Wheeler. I think you trust this hot Phillies offense to continue to rake against lefties, and you trust the big bats who have been able to handle sinkers and all the bats who have been able to handle curveballs to get the job done.